Hey guys, so I just want to hop on and show you exactly what we're making today. I know not everybody has the same supplies, so I've made two here. This one is made with a 5mm, both are 5mm single ply cotton string, and then this is with a 4. So you can see the difference in thickness and whatnot. And I got a decent amount more flowers with the 4mm. Okay, but I just wanted to show you. Hey guys, so to start, I'm just gonna go over everything that we're using. This is a 1-inch key ring with a clasp. I have one 4-foot piece of single ply cord. This is in 5mm. And to make the actual flowers, I'm using a 4mm blush cotton single ply, and this one's 5 feet long. So you want to make sure that the one that is making the actual flowers is a fair amount longer than the filler cord. And then I have this scrap piece that I found that's going to be for the gathering knot, and that's about 18 inches, 2 feet long, but I think that's going to be too long, but I just want to use up some scraps. Anyhow, to attach this today, it's going to be a little bit different. I am going to find the very center point of my cords. I've already done it actually. And I am going to make them just like this with the pink on the outside. I'm going to place them through the key ring, take it down and make a loop. It's basically just a doubled up lark's head knot. And I want to make sure that they are lined up right here, so the white's on the outside and the pink's on the inside. And then I'm just going to, see, it wants to do its own thing. Pull that nice and tight. There we go. Now we're not going to be knotting from this side today, so this is actually going to be the back. And I'm just going to tape it down with this beautiful side facing up. Okay, so to start, my flower is going to be in this nice blush color. So these white ones are going to be my filler cord throughout. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring this one up like that. Just make a small little loop. I will do the same for the other side. Okay, and you want to make sure that these sides are lined up nicely together. And all I'm going to do, I'm going to take the first left hand blush rope and I'm going to put it from behind over top these two and through the loop, so kind of like a hitch knot, well, half of the hitch knot. Okay, and I'm just going to tighten it at the top there. So that's what you should have, nice and snug. And now I'm going to do the same for this side, so I'm just going to go over it and then through that loop. Okay, and I'm going to pull it up nice and tight. And now with these two filler cords, and again, this technique just takes some practice, so just have patience with yourself. We're just going to start to pull these ones up, holding those blush cords into place. I'm going to tighten that blush one. Just once more, make sure those are tight. And now I'm just going to pull those two white ones together. Okay, so you should get those two stripes just like that. So next step is using the white cords as your guide rope. I'm going to do a lark's head knot using this string facing outwards. So how we're going to do that is the first one is just going to come over the white one and up through that loop. And I'm going to pull it up here. And then for the second one to finish it, I'm going to go behind. Okay, so it's behind the white one, over the white one, and under the blush one. And I'm just going to pull that up so you get that nice little knot there facing outwards. And now I'll do it from the right hand side. So the first one is going to go over the white one, through that loop, pull it tight, and then to finish it, I'm going to go behind, over the white, okay, and then under the blush. And you want to make sure that these two that are facing out, that they're about the same tension, so that those little cords there look the same. Now I'm going to make a small loop again up here with our guide ropes. Okay, so it looks like that. I'm going to take this one from the left and I'm going to go over those and just behind and just pull it in there, okay? From this side, making sure those two are together, I'm just going to pull it over top of those white ones and then behind and pull it nice and tight. So just like we did at the very first knots. Once more, we're just going to gently start to tug those white ones up, okay? To tighten it up. Now I'll reinforce those blush ones. And we close it. Now what I like to do, just to make sure that it's spaced out nicely, is I like to just take my finger and push it in there so it leaves a little bit of a gap there, okay? Otherwise it'll close completely. Now we're gonna repeat what we did up there. So using these ones as our guide, we're gonna do the lark's head knot. So over, through, and tug. And then we go behind, over that white one, and under the blush. See how that happens? There we go. And same thing here. So now that I've gotten the length that I want, I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those little flowers. I'm going to tie the gathering knot, and you don't want to start it from the front. So I'm going to flip it over, take that little scrap piece, I'm going to gather these up, and I'm just going to hold that into place and make a little loop with my finger there. So see? I'm going to start to wrap this around. Once you've gotten as many loops as you want there, you're going to take the string and put it through that little loop that we made. I'm going to pull it tight there. Now we're going to go back and find that string that was at the top. Just going to give it, pull that taut. Nice little tug.